What is up, guys? Welcome to a quick episode two of. I actually don't have a title for this yet, so if anyone has a good title for this, feel free to let me know. But mainly, this is player showcase and then a duel between me and my guest at the end. I am a somewhat newish competitive player, so just kind of learning the ropes, and I figured this would be a good opportunity to one, not only showcase some really awesome local players that you might see at locals if you choose to come, and also just to help me get better. Uh, I was thinking about it after yesterday's interview and stuff like that, and I think Zach did a great job of helping me understand more of why I wanted to do this. But when I first went to locals in both Odessa and in Abilene, I was pretty nervous. In Odessa, it was a little bit easier because I knew a couple people there. I didn't play, unfortunately, uh, but especially in Abilene, I didn't know anybody, and I didn't know what to expect or the people I was going to meet. You always hear horror stories of the ragers or the people like just laughing at you for playing a certain deck, so that kind of worried me. But everyone I've met, both in Odessa and in Abilene, have just been awesome, and so that's one of the things I wanted to showcase with this was to new players. You don't need to be terrified of going to locals. You'll find some really awesome. You'll meet some really awesome people, find some good friends, and everyone's kind of welcome there to play. I mean, obviously you're gonna run into those people, but you're gonna run into those people almost everywhere. But most of the people will are more than happy to trade with you, help you out, talk with you, play test stuff like that. So without any further ado, this is David, and so David, tell us a little bit about yourself.
With Orcust the first time and Orcust Striker the second time. It's a good format. Um, right now I'm kind of in between decks. I love dragons. That's just kind of something I've always played. Um, but I think Drytron is just too insane to play right now. To play anything else like Drytron is just so good.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Drytron does seem pretty nuts. It
it's
says,
scary.
yeah, the the just free negates off of just pitching cards seems kind of insane, especially if you get Eva in your hand. You basically get three negates for free, which is kind of insane.
It's so good, so good.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, what are you said when you introduced? Apparently, your our audio was a little bit iffy, so I'm just going to go over it again. You said that you played. You've had a couple of invites at regionals, got top eight at one point, and you played mainly some striker, orchest, and then what was the other thing you said?
Pure Orcus was the first one, and then Striker Orcus was the second one. So just all Orcus stuff.
Okay. And so, would you say that
Orcus, one of the best decks of all time.
ten best deck, baby? Not really, but uh, what's it called? So what are some of the decks that you enjoy playing? I mean, obviously Orchest is somewhat combo oriented in a sense, and then Striker, I guess, could be a little bit more control based. Is that what you feel like you kind of lean towards in terms of looking for decks to play?
Actually, it's kind of crazy. So the way I go about a deck is like I like a deck that can just play. I don't care what's going on, how many times I get stopped. I just want to play, do something. So I've always kind of leaned towards decks that can push through anything and kind of grind through any situation, regardless of what kind of like floodgate or what kind of board they make. I just want to be able to do something. And decks like Orchest and Striker and Dragons and even Salad. I've played a lot of Salad too. I've had a lot of success with Salad. Just a deck that does something and can have pretty good follow up and kill you just like that. That's more my style, kind of mid range, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. In a game, especially since you were talking about playing Drytron earlier, definitely a deck that if it gets stopped and you don't get killed, that turn if they somehow manage to stop your Drytron combos, then definitely having the ability to just keep playing and actually play the game of Yu-Gi-Oh versus just trying to do a couple of things, getting hand trapped or something like that, and then just okay, cool. Well, I guess go next. being able to actually play Yu-Gi-Oh is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely for sure. So, what kind of got you into playing Yu-Gi-Oh? And then, I guess on top of that question, what got you into playing competitively? You said you were on Team Golden Age. I'm pretty good friends with most of those people. So, how did you kind of get into that side of it?
So actually, I've been playing kind of on and off since I was like 7, and my older brother got me into it, and I played with Ryan actually. I played with Ryan. He was one of the first people I played with, and from there, it was kind of on and off throughout high school. And then when I graduated, like I fell off. I just didn't play. I did got rid of all my cards, and then I ended up moving back to the Odessa Midland area, and I actually moved in with Cam. And Cam said if I wanted to live with him, he said I had to play Yu-Gi-Oh again. So he gave me a striker deck to play, and that week they had like the week I moved in, they actually had like a tournament, and whoever like won or topped the tournament got on Team Golden Age. And I ended up getting second, and they put me on the team. So it was just like history from there. I've been growing with them ever since.
Awesome, definitely. Have my fair share of history with Ryan somewhat, and again, similar to you, kind of played on and off. I was from uh, a small town out with you, but I wasn't in a big area that was very popular with card games and Yu-Gi-Oh in particular. So I like kept the enjoyment. Like I would still watch like the cartoon every once in a while, and I would keep up with the cards, or I would see randomly pop up on my news feed and stuff like that. But I never really took that leap into competitive play until probably uh, a couple months ago when I I started talking to Ryan again, and I was like, man, I really want to like actually like play this game that I've always like half played, like like the playground Yu-Gi-Oh. Almost, you don't really read your cards. You're like, oh, this card looks cool. I'm gonna play it and make up some random effect.
Yeah,
So I figured might as well actually play and get some physical cards. And I figured that the investment alone of paying the actual money to get the cards would push me to actually want to uh, attend in-person events. So yeah, I
yeah,
definitely understand.
definitely.
Once you finally put in that first investment, you're like, well, I guess I better make some return on my investment. Might as well actually play. So
Yeah, it gets more fun like when you're sitting down in front of somebody and just talking and playing. Like you meet a lot of cool people playing this game.
yeah, for sure. And it also just like it just kind of helps overall into like the ease, like kind of how I was talking about earlier, how one of the main reasons I wanted to do this series was to showcase local players, to show maybe new players that want to go to their locals but are nervous or don't know what to expect, to be like, hey, like there's chill people, and even if you don't know what every card does, no one's gonna flat out just tell you you're stupid. There's, I mean, you saw that last week when we played, or I guess 2 weeks ago when we played each other at the Abilene local, and I didn't really know a whole lot of what Salad did, and so I was just kind of taking some time reading, asking questions, and you were more than happy to appease the noob over here, so that's greatly appreciated.
Yeah, dude, everybody's been there, and I mean the community at least in Odessa, like Adam has grown the community quite a bit, and he's a good guy. Like he wants everybody to learn, and he's like the whole team. We're all super welcome to new players, and we take the time to sit down with the new guys and teach them whatever they want to learn. If you just want to play for fun, like that's cool. We all play for fun, but if you want to like learn and compete competitively, like we're more than happy to sit down and just play with you for hours. Like I've sat down with Cam and just just wiped him all day, and he's learning. Like he's actually showing improvement, and he likes it. Like that's all that matters. You're having fun.
I'm JMac. Thank you for the follow. And he also said, "Yo, I heard this guy draws cracked every game." I
Hey,
guess you
yeah,
draw crack every single game.
yeah,
But yeah,
every game.
yeah, but absolutely though. Like you said, if you want to learn how to play competitive, there's those people there that are gonna be there to help you play competitive. But also, if you want to play casually, like I feel the experience that I've had with the people in Odessa and in Abilene here is they kind of know based on either the way that you're playing or the way that you're talking or what deck you're playing in general, whether you want to be more on the competitive side or on the casual side. And they're pretty good about, kind of not necessarily like playing down to you if you're trying to play on a casual level, but like uh, helping you understand kind of what's going on versus just being like, all right, I'm in a full Drytron combo, and I'm not gonna tell you what anything of what I'm doing, and then I'm just gonna sit there and watch you just struggle as you try to play something, and I just start pitching cards from my hand. So
Yeah.
I have yet to run into a player like that yet. Everyone has been very welcoming and very understanding when don't know everything. And I mean, there's how many cards in Yu-Gi-Oh now? There's absolutely no way unless you've been playing consistently and read every single card that you would know what's going on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Team Golden Age, thank you for the follow and for the copium. And also, the Loose Nut said, don't forget my dudes in Lubbock. Hashtag Team Golden Age. You got a lot of the Team Golden
Yep.
Age homies out here. Shout out to, that's probably, who's that? That's probably Tom, I would guess. But yeah, so moving slightly into the next segment of our thing today, what uh, this is the part where we will play each other in a match and we'll just kind of talk about it as we go through the match. We can either have this conversation during the match or have it after, just kind of post match. What are some of the misplays you saw that I did? What are some things you think I could improve on? Stuff like that. So if you want, you are more than welcome to tell me what deck you're playing. The deck that I am going to be bringing to today's duel is going to be Adamantipator Prank Kids. That's probably the deck that I have the most experience with, and the deck that really got me back into playing physical Yu-Gi-Oh. So if you want to let us know, then you're more than welcome to. Or if you want to save it, that's also fine as well.
That's pretty scary. I've played that deck, but I think I'll probably just play Salad. I don't want anybody to see the super glue I'm working on.
Uh,
So we'll just play Salad and see what happens.
Sounds good. The hidden tech must be kept hidden until revealed at a local or at a regional or something. So, all right, chat. So we will take a quick break while we get the match set up. Don't go anywhere, and we will see you in a moment. What is up, guys? Welcome back. Let's see here. We are actually missing. We are missing. Let's see. Sorry about this, chat. Give me 1 second. There we go. Now we have David on the screen. So, this is the section where we will duel, and we will just basically make fun of all of my misplays while David slowly destroys me, as per usual. But it's fine. That's what we're here for. Um, we have already gone over what decks we will play. I will be playing Adamantipator Prank Kids, and David will be playing Salad. So hopefully we won't continue my streak of losing the die roll or RPS on Dueling Book. If we do, then maybe I just never need to play on Dueling Book again because I never win RPS. So let's go. Hey, we did it. We won one. Stand by main. Everything good?
Yeah.
All right. I will start off by normal summoning Analyzer. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will declare Researcher's Effect in hand to special summon. Is that fine?
Sure.
Okay. I will activate Analyzer Effect. Is that fine?
That's fine.
Okay. I will special summon Guardian, and then these go back. Okay. I will declare Researcher's Effect. Is that fine?
Sure.
Maybe if Dueling Book allows me to. And that is a whiff. Sounds about right.
That's what I like to see.
We take those. Okay. I will sink into Grab type. Is that okay?
Yep.
And then I will activate signs targeting
Rogue.
Guardian.
Yeah.
All right. And then I will do Riptide effect. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can I banish?
Guardians in defense. I don't know if you're taking it off board, but
There we go. Wonder if I can banish 5. There we go. All right. Let's see.
sick.
I will special summon Prank Kid Roxy's.
You like the spell in the deck?
Place.
Yeah.
I actually picked it up at last weekend's locals, and I'm running it right now. It doesn't really come up that much just because I'm playing it at 1. But if I do get my Prank Kid combo off turn 1 and I do draw it as well, then I mean it's just like a free, it's like a free recycle resources and +1. So it's not the worst thing in the world. All right. Let's see here what we can do here. All right. I will link off for Meow Meow. And then Roxy's Effect Engrave.
Yeah.
Okay. I will banish that to draw 1. And then I will special. Where is it? Oh, it's because it's there. Okay, cool. I will go with Lampseas. And then I will sync these off into Dodo. So Dodo chain 1, Flamesy, or yeah, Lampseas chain 2.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's see here. And then I will tribute Dodo to get a Prinket Spell or Trap to my hand. So tribute for cost. Is that good? David, is that okay?
What?
is the tribute Dododo for to search it. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought you were like just link something.
No. Let's see
You're fine.
here. And then I think I will. Oh, I need to get these. I almost forgot. Where's no? All right, and then I will. What do I want to do here? I think. No, I want to do that. What I want to do here. Can't really do just searches on something. Nah, I think I'll just set one and last turn.
Oh. So you got a DD Crow, a Guardian, and a set. Right. Hmm.
On effect, I will, or on ad, I guess I will chain pandemonium. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay. To grave, to grave, to grave, to special, and then I will chain in a new chain Lampseas and Dropseas, and I'll only summon out one.
Those are fine.
So I will gain 1,000. You'll lose 500, and then you're good. And I will special. Oh, this needs to.
Anything else?
Nope, you're good to go.
All right. Normal summon.
That is okay.
Is summon good?
Yeah, summon is fine.
Okay. We'll go Chainlink 1 Buffalo, Chainlink 2 Bailings.
I will chain Guardian to Balinks.
Sure.
Okay.
Um, thinking on the resolution. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Gazelle.
Okay. That is fine.
Effect.
Let's see here. You can send one Salmon Great to the deck. Yep, that's fine.
Um, hmm. Let's see. I'm gonna activate.
Let's see here. Add one Salmon Great monster from your deck to your hand. Target one Salmon Great Wing monster. Okay. On activation, I will chain Raptite to banish Balinks out of your graveyard. Is that okay?
Sure. Spinny effect.
Let's see here. What does this do? You can. Nope, that is not the right card. Yes, this card's in your graveyard.
Spinny
Special this card. Yep, that is okay.
Anything on summon?
Nope, you are good.
Hmm.
Target one Cyberse monster in your graveyard. Special summon and defense, but effects negated that. Yeah,
Splash Mage.
that is okay. All right. On summon, I will declare Battle Butler effect, tributing the Meow Meow in my grave for the effect.
Effect.
You're good.
Summon okay.
Yes, summon is fine. How many times do I have to get rid of this card?
Foxy effect.
Let's see here. Discard and summon grade special summon this card. Yep, that is okay. Then you can destroy spell trap, but I don't have one on the field, so that is fun. I'm definitely seeing the what's it called? When we were talking earlier in the interview about being able to just keep playing regardless of what happens, come out in this deck especially.
That's the goal. Falco effect.
This is a special summon, I'm assuming.
It's gonna bounce Foxy and summon itself.
Okay, that is fine. So you add one fire monster from.
Jaguar effect
Okay.
on Balinx.
Okay. What is? Does it just special summon it or bounce it? Oh, bounce it back to the extra deck. Okay.
Sunlight Wolf effect
Let's see here.
to add a fire back.
You're good. Go for it.
Battle phase.
You are good to enter battle.
Piercing.
Yeah, it's piercing, which I guess doesn't matter which one you're attacking with.
Sunlight Wolf effect to add back a spell or trap from grave.
You're good. Can I read rage real quick? I'm assuming you're probably gonna set it, but let's see here. Add or target destroy cards up to your opponent's rating. Got it. Okay, cool. All right. Stand by main.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here. I will normal summon Roxy's. Is that okay?
Someone's fine.
Okay. And then I will activate the effect of Raptite. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Slash there. I will special Seeker.
On the summon.
Alright.
Target Sunlight Wolf.
Okay. And what are you going to bounce?
Pop Seeker and Battle Belly.
Okay. I don't know if I missed timing for this. I might have supplier's effect because a rock left the field. Does that have? I'm assuming that happens like right after it leaves the field, correct?
Yeah, you can activate it now.
Okay.
Cause Seeker just hit the grave.
Yeah. Okay. And then supplier effect.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will overlay these two into granite. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then granite effect detach to add one to hand. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
I will add researcher. And then researcher effect to special summon. Is that fine?
Yep.
Okay. And then researcher effect to excavate.
That's fine.
Wow, another whiff with researcher.
Oh.
Researcher just isn't my card today, I guess. That is omega depressing. I will sink into Dragite, and then Dragite effect. Or I guess is the summon fine?
This summon's good.
Okay, and then Dragite effect to excavate.
Yeah.
So one. So I will shuffle your Sunlight Wolf back to the extra deck. And then I will go to battle and punch in for
Yep.
23. All right. Main phase 2, in phase. Go ahead.
Stand by. Mean. So he can negate
Speller Trap.
Spell and Trap cards.
Yes.
Got it.
As long as I have a water in my field or in my graveyard, which I do with Dropsies.
Heard. Normal summon?
That is okay.
Buffalo 1, Bailings 2.
Both of those are fine. I understand what you mean about if if you start with Buffalo in your hand, you're basically going +3 if they don't have Ash or any type of interaction with that. It's actually insane.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty nasty. Hmm. On the resolution,
Okay,
gazelle effect.
that is fine.
Effect on summon.
That is okay. Special summon it with banish him and it leaves the field. Okay.
Hmm. Spinny effect.
That is fine. Ah, the unbanned card.
Yeah.
Let's see your detached special summon. One sound engraved from your deck in defense position. Also, you cannot activate monster effects for the rest of the turn except fire monsters. I understand why this card was originally banned. I think it's good that it came off the ban list, but it is still actually insane.
Yeah. Stalio effect. Target Dragite.
Okay. Does it return it to the hand?
Yeah,
In this case.
back to the extra deck.
Yeah. In this case, the extra deck. Same thing.
Jaguar effect on Bailey.
Okay.
Sunlight Wolf effect. Um, Falco effect.
Okay.
Foxy. Will effect.
You are good.
Transcode.
You are okay. So it is currently
Update
at,
on access and access code on transcode.
so it's currently at what, 5? No, 6,000? 5,000.
53 and he can attack twice.
Yeah, 53 and can attack twice. So this is, I believe this is game here,
Yeah.
correct? Because that'll,
Access code.
yeah. So that's, yeah. Access code is such a nuts card, man. It's actually insane.
Yeah.
I did not realize that I didn't make it a match. So we'll just do the rematch.
Hmm.
change any of the side deck stuff. That's okay. Oh, I didn't put Turkey Turkey back in here.
Hmm.
Has access code been confirmed for reprint in the tins or no? I don't remember.
I'm not sure. I want to say yes, but I don't know. Everybody says something different, so
Right. That's fine. Stand by me.
yeah.
Well, kind of worked out for us last time, so we will normal summon analyzer. Is that okay?
This summon is good.
Okay. And then seeker effect in hand do special summon because I control an Animancipator monster. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I will start off with analyzer effect. Is that fine?
Sure.
Oh, God bless. I hit something. I will summon Dragite. And put the rest to the bottom. And then Dragite effect to draw one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Seeker effect.
Yeah, Secret's fine. Are you playing punishment?
Fine. I'll guess I'll summon another Dragite. Go back in there. All right. I will go. Let's see here. Yeah, I will go ahead and I will sync off these two for Raptide. Is that a-okay?
Sure.
Okay. Raptide effect to mill. Or
Yep.
activate. Cool. I will special. Nope, that is not supposed to go to hand. Bottom of the deck. Let's see here. I want to play this now. Okay, I will go ahead and link off. Well, hold on, actually. What do I want to do here? No, because it doesn't give me anything. Yeah, okay. I'll go ahead and link off for Meow Meow. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Roxy's effect.
Yep.
Okay. I will banish. Draw one. And then special A and Z. Hmm. Well, I guess I haven't played around it yet, so I guess I shouldn't. Okay, I will go ahead and link off these two for Dodo.
Yep.
So Dodo chain 1, Fansy's chain 2.
Yep.
Pandemonium to hand. Send Lampsies to the grave. Special summon Dropsies. And then I will activate Dodo's effect to tribute to add to my hand 2 trinkets from my graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here.
It's kind of fun how you play dropsies and lampsies.
See, I originally, when I first played against the deck, which I got absolutely rocked by it, pun not intended, but it works here. Uh, I they only played one to get to the like the dodo just to get you like a free link 3, I guess. But
Hmm.
then the more I thought about it, you're not really losing much of playing one of each and a Prank Kids Pandemonium. And what it does is if you do get to like this board state and I summon um, Battle Butler, then I have a board pop. I have 2 board pops in the worst case scenario, and then I have every um, I have every attribute in the graveyard for if I have an Emancipator monster out in the field to activate their effects on my opponent's turn. So I figured that was more worth it than just like playing a smaller package of the Print Kids and like throwing other rocks in there to excavate. I mean, it might lead to where I might whiff more with my Emancipator effects, but I feel like the ability to have those interruptions on my opponent's turn is outweighs the fact that I might whiff.
Mm.
So I will sink these two into Savage Dragon. Is that okay?
Um, let's go ahead and Valor that.
Okay, that is fine. Um, I will special summon. Yeah, okay. I will special summon Researcher from my hand because I control a rock. Is that fine?
Hmm.
And then I will activate Researcher's effect. Is that okay?
Sure.
Dude, researchers
Sick.
researchers just really out here. Like
Wow.
normally it's like analyzer that kind of screws me. Today it's just researcher, I guess, man. Just don't want me to have nice
That's
things.
tough.
They do be like that. Okay, I will. I'll go ahead and sync these off for a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon.
Sure.
Okay. And then I will set 1, 2, and you are good to go.
Stand by.
You're good.
Main phase. Mm.
See, Ryan, I told you that I could summon this. The doubt was unreal.
Mm.
That is okay.
This is okay.
Yeah, that is fine. Sorry, I don't know if you heard
Oh,
me.
okay.
I sold all but one of my copies of Silent Mining this past weekend at locals.
Hmm. Activate Gazelle in hand.
Okay. On activation, I will chain Pandemonium. Is that okay?
Sure.
And then I will activate Lampsies and Dropsies, but I will only summon one. Is that fine?
Yeah. I'm gonna activate Gazelle. Well, hold on, me. So Gazelle would be chain link one.
Yeah. And then Pandemonium would be two, and then or would the would a new chain start with Dropsies and Lampsies?
That is a new chain. So like
Okay.
on the summon of Gazelle.
Yeah. So here, let me fix this real quick, so I like understand the timing of how these things like cascade. So you're in the so you're in the process of sending one to the grave, correct?
Yours will resolve first because it'll resolve backwards.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. So hold on, just so that way I get this right. So you chained Gazelle in hand. I chained Pandemonium, so
Yeah.
that summoned it out, and then so the last thing that happened in the chain was yours, and then so the new chain started with Gazelle effect, and then my Dropsies and Lampsies effect are chains 2 and 3, right? Am I understanding this correct?
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay.
typed it out for you.
Okay. Cool. I didn't know like how it worked because it was like in grave effects or like when they're sent to grave effects, not like quick effects in grave. I don't know. It like makes sense now, but in my head like the it was getting jumbled. But you're good. Go for
Right. So you'll summon and then I'll dump.
it. Oh yeah, I completely forgot.
Um.
I think the hardest thing like playing against Salad, at least for me personally, is just to figure out like what the best choke points are to like try to hit the deck, I guess, or like either
Yeah.
use your interruptions and stuff. And I mean, we can talk about it more like after the match is over because I don't want you to be like, oh yeah, just stop me here and I'm screwed, because then that doesn't really do a lot in terms of like me necessarily learning. But I feel like for me personally, that's one of the hardest things to figure out. Is I feel like I tried to not in game one like shotgun my negation effects and try to figure out how to do it, and it still kind of ended with the access code Talker Go Burr.
Yeah. Hmm. Thinking. I'm gonna kaiju your crystal wing.
Okay. Gamma Turbo. Ryan would be proud. That's actually pretty good
Effect.
though. That is okay.
Mm.
It's so funny that like Gamma is both the worst and the best card for like kaiju's.
Yeah.
That is
I'm gonna activate Foxy.
okay. That is fine. Thinking on summon.
Anything on summon?
Let's see. What do you have in your grave? Yeah, I think I am going to Battle Butler effect here. Banishing Meow Meow for its cost. Maybe that was the right one. Maybe it wasn't. But
Will effect.
do your main phase. But yeah, you're good.
Summon good.
Yeah, summon is fine.
Spinny effect.
Spinny is fine as well. Mirage is okay.
Effect.
That is fine.
Z effect good.
Yeah, the effect is fine. Sorry, I didn't know if you heard me.
Do I summon? Anything on summon?
No, summon is fine.
Stalio effect. Target. Yeah. Battle Butler.
Does it just put it back in the extra deck, correct?
Yeah, bounces.
Okay. I will chain Battle Butler's effect to tribute it to wipe the field. I'm assuming the Banished Phalanx comes out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jaguar effect.
Okay.
Target Stalio.
Okay.
Sunlight Wolf effect on Gazelle.
Okay.
Or it doesn't target, but I'm gonna.
Yeah. Yeah.
do Gazelle. Wow. Battle.
Battle is good.
Piercing. Main phase 2.
Okay.
Oh. My bad.
You're good. Okay.
Clicked.
Okay.
And phase.
End phase is okay. Draw. Standby main.
Yep.
Okay. I will normal summon Guardian. Is that fine?
Yep.
And then I will special summon Researcher because I control a rock. Is that okay?
Let me check grave real quick.
You're good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. And then effect.
I'm gonna activate Sunlight Wolf. Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't realize that was into either zone. Or I thought it was like you had to special summon or summon a fire monster to those zones. I didn't realize it was just any, but that's okay. Cool. And then is that everything?
What's up?
Is that everything?
Yeah, you can continue.
Okay, cool. Researcher effect to excavate.
I'm gonna Ash.
Okay. Let's see here. I guess I technically could have activated Quackamiru Guardian to stop that, but
You can. I mean,
it's all right. I feel like that was plenty of time after, so I would.
I really don't mind.
It's all right. I'll just assume that like I misplayed that because I feel like that's something that would happen like in a physical game. Be like, oh, I guess I could have done that since it was the last thing to resolve, but it's fine. Okay. Well, I guess there's really not much to do here besides.
Show me that Dingirsu.
Yep.
You have 2 level 8s.
Bro. That would be the absolute dark technology if I pulled out the Dingirsu.
Yeah. I would scoop.
Scoop on site.
Dingirsu would body this board.
Summon Leonite. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then Leonite effect to excavate to add to hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing I hate. Every other one like excavates to do something or like summon or it like returns, and then this one just is like, oh, you can add to hand. But that add is a-okay to me.
Broken.
Actual best spell card in the game. Nope, sorry. I don't know why I did that. That is not the correct place. Apologies. I'm just out here cheating. I will Emancipator Signs targeting Seeker. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then I will activate the second half of Signs to stack a level 4 rock monster to the top of my deck. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
I will put that there. Let it shuffle. And then top of the deck. I guess that was really cool. Okay, and then Seeker effect.
Yeah.
I will special. And well, I'm glad. I guess that one really didn't count because I stacked that. But I'm glad the only thing I've whiffed on today is stupid freaking Researcher. What do I want to do here? There's really not Sorry, this needs to go brief. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, I will go ahead and sync off these two for Dragite. Is that okay?
Mhm.
Okay, and then Dragite effect.
Yep.
So one. So I will shuffle back Sunlight Wolf.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. The first game 3. We've made it. We've made it to the first game 3 chat. We did it. It only took 2 episodes. And playing a deck I'm significantly more familiar with. I was like thinking so freaking hard on turn 1 cuz I was trying to think of what the better option was to like summon cuz I had 2 researchers in hand and I hadn't special summoned yet. And so I was trying to think, I was like, do I special summon even though I don't have a place for like an excavated monster to go, just to go into like Clear Wing, just in case you tried to Nibiru? Because I can Clear Wing stop Nibiru? Or is Nibiru count as an
Crystal
activated
Ring?
mon? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crystal Ring can stop the
Okay.
beer.
Okay, cool. Because I always like, I think I always get like Nibiru's effect and like Kaiju's effect like they like are the same thing in my head for some reason, but Nibiru is like an effect, right? Or like an
Yeah.
activated effect? Okay. Yeah. Okay. And so I thought about doing that just in case you did have Nibiru in hand, but I was like, I mean, if he was gonna Nibiru me, I figured he would have already done it by now. So I was like, I might as well just play into it as hard as possible. And then I guess if he does Nibiru me, then I have a researcher to follow up. But seeing as how researcher has actively screwed me 3 games in a row, I don't think it matters. But that is okay. And you're good to pop off. I have nothing. I have no hand traps.
It's good to know.
No responses, king. I feel like Balinks just actually makes this deck insane.
Balance is pretty good.
It just makes like it's just made me second guess like so many of my plays just because I'm like, man, I have to contend with Balinks in the grave, or like I have to like I either have to bait it out somehow or I have to just accept the fact that I'm not getting stuff off of your board that turn. Give me your ball, man. Give me the ball. Hi. What's up, Zach? How you doing today, man? What is this thing? Sea Archiver? I feel like another like crazy thing is like Salmon Great. Why can't I think? Benefits off of the fact that they tried to make like link summoning so good when it very first came out, because a lot of like the Cyburst stuff like all has like insane recursion, and then it's just like, oh, Salmon Great is just the best Cyburst deck. Period. can
Yeah.
take control of all of those crazy cards like Flame Buffalo. There's stuff that you can pitch for free that allows you to special summon it onto the field and then just banish it, which is basically a free resource. So it's like them pushing links so hard in the beginning was just like when a competent site like a Cyberse deck came out that could abuse them. It's just like cool. Here's where I draw Heavy Storm.
But
I mean, you have Phalanx and Graves, so it really would not matter. Okay. Let's see. Roar pops based on the number of links or the link rating.
Rage Pops Roar negates.
Got it. So I feel like, regardless of what I do here, I'm probably in the same position. Maybe not. Well, uh, normal summon Roxy's. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Special summon Researcher because I control a rock. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like the end result might be the same regardless of what I do. Maybe not. Okay. I will special summon Seeker because I control a animate spirit monster. Is that okay?
Yeah. On the summon.
Okay.
Target Sunlight Wolf.
Okay.
And I'll pop Seeker and Researcher.
Okay. I will sync off, or not sync. Sync for one. Link off into Meow Meow. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna call by the Roxy's.
That's fine. I will chain the Exceed to summon it to a link. That is, or summon it to.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. And then, new chain Exceeds effect to special summon from the deck.
That's fine.
I really thought that was. I don't know why. I guess I thought you had Roar. That's the only other thing I could have thought that was set.
Yeah, call by was pretty clutch.
Yeah, Call by was pretty good. Alright, I will overlay Exceeds into Gallant Granite. I will move that over here. Is that okay?
You already searched. You already summoned Researcher with its effect, right?
Yeah, I've summoned both Researcher and Seeker with their effects.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Um, add one rock monster, special summon one for your hand face down. This is not great, but I will go ahead and detach to add a rock to hand. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. This is going to be spicy if it works. I'm going to add Supplier to it. Is that okay?
Okay.
Wait, I'm just so stupid. That doesn't. I can't do that. Well, no, I mean I can add, but what the line I had in my head doesn't exist. So
Oh,
It's fine. I will just go ahead and go to battle and attack into Sunlight. And banish the Balings. Okay. Alright, I main phase 2. Make sure I'm not the actual doofus. Oh, no, I do not want to show you my extra deck. I guess. I guess I could have not gone into. I guess I could have not gone into Gallant Granite. It's all because I had the play just completely wrong in my head, but that's fine. Okay. I'll explain my thought process at the end of the game.
all right. Yeah, I'd like to see where that was gonna
Dude, it was going nowhere.
go.
I had it all set up in my head, and I was like, all right, cool. There's a way that I can at least get a material on board, and then I realized I'm just absolutely can't read cards.
Let's see.
Access code me.
Bet.
Do it for the one
I'm
time.
gonna activate Sunlight Wolf.
That's fine.
And add back Rage. Just in case.
No, I mean, you should be able to OTK me here. I would assume.
A
That should get you. That should get you the whole access code combo on board. You only really need to pop Gallant, and then you just attack into Meow Meow and kill me for like 90 trillion damage.
oops.
I was like, all right, just skip the step, bro. It's all good. We know where it ends. Oh, never mind. God, Transcode Talker is such an insane card too.
Yeah, all the talkers are pretty. Yeah, honestly, the one that's Ryan's kind of been messing with is Power Code Talker. It's pretty nice.
I don't know. I don't know if I know that one. Just gonna reveal his dark technology to the world. Yeah, you're good. Just murder me, guy. Murder me, my guy. I'm just gonna go ahead and
Yeah. True.
GG's, man.
GG, man.
Okay.
That was fun.
Okay. So this is what the line in my head was. I'm just gonna put these here. So
Okay.
I was like, okay, I'll add Quackimiru Supplier because then all I have to do is get Gallant Granite off my field. And the way in my head that I was like, oh, I can get Gallant Granite off my field easy. I was like, I'll just link into Hulk. But neither one of them are a tuner. So as soon as I
I was
realized,
gonna ask, like, do you
right,
play
right,
like Verte and like Dragoon?
no,
Like,
no,
that'd be insane.
that would have actually been like a hype play. I mean, I guess it would have just ended in Dragoon anyway, so it didn't matter. But I was just like, I was sitting here, I was like, okay, like I'm going for the 5 head play, add Quackimiru, like I'll get a special summon and a search, and that'll get me at least a link 3 on board, and then it like hit me all at the same time, like, oh, neither one of these are a tuner, so I'm dead. Oh man, but
I
yeah,
think the way I would play that deck now is I would main deck like Dragoon and do all that stuff, and then I would actually side like the water the Dropsies, and
Hmm.
side the Pandemonium,
Okay.
and only like have the Battle Butler as part of my end board against like decks. It's like super impactful again because like Battle Butler is
Right.
insane against like combo, right? Like
Right.
Dragon Link and like um, Virtual World, Drytron. Like it's pretty good against those decks.
Yeah, but again, against this
Um,
deck, it really doesn't do a whole lot because I mean, basically you're guaranteed to get a Balinx on board at some point. So even if I do Battle Butler the first or like the first Cyburst, you'll probably have a follow up play to get like a second one. And even if I
mhm.
and if I let Balinx go through period, then like the second effect is nothing more than to just like chain chain for the fun of it to get it off board either way. So yeah.
Well, dude, like honestly, the only reason I was able to play through like Battle Butler game one was because of Will. Like I played three Will because it's so good. Like going second,
Uh,
like playing into boards, like you can just play through so much because Will just says keep summoning dudes. So,
yeah.
but
So I guess my question is like with the turn one board, I think I ended up on like Crystal Wing, Butler, and I think those were my only I think really and truly those were my only interruptions. Or I guess I had this too. So I banished a Balinx. Wh-
all right, no, game one, I don't think you had Crystaling. I think it was just Battle Butler and
was it?
Rhapsody.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess like in general, if you had some forms of like interaction or negation or destruction, or whatever, where would be like the best place to hit this deck? Or is it just like there's not really a best place because it can just kind of keep doing what it needs to do as long as you have will?
I think you wait until they have it, until they like commit to Will, or they commit too much to where like even Will won't save them. Like if you would have waited just one more summon to Battle Butler, I probably would not have like done anything. Like I lost that game either way, but
Right.
um, just just like watch for Will, because
Uh huh.
I mean, most people that are still playing Sal. I mean, there's not that many people, but the people that are playing Sal know how good Will is, and like they probably have it. You know, I mean, you
Yeah.
hope they don't, but you just play like you think they do, and wait for them to commit too much.
Yeah, I think game two I had my back row was Twin Twister set, and I was waiting. I was trying to figure out like when I wanted to use it, and I figured I would use it in response to like a will effect, but you already had a Balinx engraved, so I was like, I guess if I'm gonna try to go for this, I have well no because Balinx protects for the rest of the turn. It's not just that particular like
No, Bailings doesn't protect for the rest of the
oh
turn.
it's just that oh my gosh I have to read
Yeah,
cards.
yeah. So if you would have twinned and forced my Balinks, then like you would have been able to shut me down with double Battle Butler, and I was screwed either way.
See, I was because I was thinking the opposite thing. If Balinx, if I realized Balinx was only for that, what I was thinking in my head was the I'll bait the Balinx out with the first Battle Butler effect because I can banish Meow Meow, and then I'll twin Roar or twin Will if I need to. That was my like first line of process, but I guess I understand how the second one is also like a valid. I don't I think they kind of like achieve the same objective, I guess, except for getting Will off board in the first
Mm-hmm.
one. But that I mean that assumes that you're not fine with me just tanking your board and just waiting for an opportunity to negate like a destruction of will. That's why I think for me, like especially in game one, it was a priority to keep Raptide on the board because I knew that I could banish the Balinks out if you only had one. Like if I was able to stop you at one Balinks, then I could banish it out to where like Battle Butler would have been online or Twin Twister in that case would have been online. But yeah, I definitely know that I misplayed a couple times, but I think for me personally, it just kind of like I almost got lost in the sauce in a sense where I was like trying to figure out like, okay, where do I need to interrupt and what can I allow him to play to get to where it's like fine. And it was like for me it was very difficult finding that line of where can I play out and where do I need to use my interruptions at. And then Baylinks added like another level to that where I had to think
Yeah,
like negate, negate my negate. Okay, now my negates are live, but uh, if I negate again, say with the Battle Butler, then this time I have to tribute it, so that's a 3,000 monster off board that doesn't really get me anything. So it was like it was just kind of interesting. Well, I guess Battle Butler had an effect that no, never mind because it's not it's by opponent's card effect, so never mind. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, thanks for playing. I definitely feel like I had a better understanding of what Salad did uh, definitely in game two and for sure in game three as compared to game one and when we played at locals. So yeah, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come on this episode and one just do a nice little showcase and just kind of help me understand decks better. Dude, I appreciate it a lot.
yeah, man, it was a lot of fun, dude. Salad's a tricky deck to play against sometimes. Like you just never know.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, that's pretty much the end of the episode. David, once again, thanks for coming out. We really appreciate you. Do you have anything you'd like to shout out? Any socials? Any people? Anything in particular?
Just shout out Team Golden Age channel. There's usually like deck profiles after like every big event. We have a case tournament that we're going to at Epic. I think the 25th. So hopefully we do pretty well there, and we can get some more high quality deck profiles out there for you.
Absolutely. And where's Epic located at? Is that the one in
Epic is in
Dallas?
Dallas.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. And when did you say that was again?
On September 25th. So 2 weeks from this weekend.
All right. Well, once again, thank you for coming out, guys. Don't forget to follow the stream. I will eventually post both last night's episode and this night's episode on my YouTube slash TheNautical. And I will also in the Facebook posts link Team Golden Age's channel as well. That way you can go and show them some love and get to see a couple of their other great players. I know them all pretty well, except for Adam. I really haven't had too many conversations with Adam, but it seems like a cool guy. So we will definitely send some love your way. And again, thank you for coming out, David. You're a real one for sitting through some of my misplays and me not
No, it was
uh,
fun, dude.
me not
I had a lot
guarding
of
the
fun.
ash. Yeah. All right. Well, stream. We will see you later. If it wants to close.